driving straight at us.
Seriously?
I'm going to sue one of those no-win, no-fee places.
Or you could try being grateful you're alive.
We've got a bit of a petechial rash under here.
Temperature, please, Robin. Let's take an X-ray to exclude any fractures, OK?
Cheerleading's a talent if she's broken her arm.
Talent?
We're on our way to Miss Holby, the finals.
Right. World peace and all that.
Sort of. She's apyrexial.
OK.
Oh, poor baby, it's so unfair on you.
Are you OK? Stress and long hours. The patients are either drunk or hysterical.
Or they go and die on you.
I don't have time for this.
All right. Good girl. There you go. She's been vomiting bile.
What's going on? What's wrong with her?
Well, she's tachycardic. Let's get her released with saline and with the basic bloods, FBCs, using E's plus CRP, please. Was Jade sick after the crash?
No, it was just her arm.
OK. And have you eaten anything today, Jade?
I can't find a vein.
OK. All right, well, she is extremely dehydrated. Have you been eating and drinking properly?
I've been dieting a bit.
Honey, I told you there was no need.
I know. I just wanted the dress to fit right.
OK, can you open your mouth?
Diets never work. I told you the dress would be fine.
All right, inflamed gums, ulcerations to the tongue. Yeah, it's not petechiae.
What are you doing?
Broken blood vessels, especially around the eyes, can be symptoms of forceful coughing or vomiting. Have you been making yourself sick, Jade?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not bulimic. I just missed a few meals.
But you have been vomiting.
Yeah, maybe, but I've not been feeling well.
Okay, well, she's got a tender lower abdomen. Let's get a fast scan and an X-ray, please, Robin. Excuse me. So, we're looking at subacute obstruction of the bowel.
From the purging?
Yeah, that's more than likely.
Shall we do a psych referral?
No, we need to deal with the acute medicine first. Can you sort a nasogastric tube out, please?
Why didn't you tell me you weren't feeling well?
I didn't want to miss the pageant.
You should have come to me. You can trust me, you know.
How are we doing?
No, the abdomen's less rigid.
Good. Has the pain in your stomach eased at all?
But
This won't flush through.
All right, it might have displaced. Can you put another one down, please?
Yep. I promise you, it is less unpleasant on the way out. Can you cough again for me? There we go. All right.
what is that?
So gross.
Yeah, it's also extremely rare for a parasite to survive in the stomach.
How long has it been inside me?
It's hard to say. I mean, you've had all the symptoms, malnutrition, vomiting, weight loss. And dieting will have escalated it. Can we get up to Keller for surgery? Thanks.
Wait, she still needs surgery?
That's for the surgeons to decide.
But it came out. It came out of her.
Look, parasites, they produce larvae.
What does that mean?
It means there might be another tapeworm that's causing the blockage.
But there must be some pills she can take.
I'm afraid under these circumstances.
Mum, please, I just want them out. Mum? Mum?
Write her a prescription.
Miss Armstrong,
They don't need to cut her open.
it may be too late to deal with this medically.
Too expensive, you mean?
I'm sorry. At this stage, surgery might be the best option.
Stop fobbing me off. I know there's a pill that kills it. Just give it to her.
Right. Perhaps you should tell me a little bit more about this pill.
You chew it and the worm dissolves. It's supposed to be easy.
Yeah, the tapeworm diet. A quick and convenient way to lose weight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? Funny. You seemed so well informed a moment ago.
I want to see Jade now.
Why did she carry on dieting?
My daughter needs me.
She didn't know. Jade didn't know, did she? So, where does the discerning parent get their tapeworm from nowadays? The internet? And what did she think she was taking?
She takes vitamins every morning.
Oh, nice touch.
I never meant for it to get this bad.
Wow, my heart bleeds.
Whoa.
Yeah, take this.
I've got my own, thank you. Where are you going?
I'm going home.
You're in the middle of a shift. You've got patients.
Patience, what? Classes, students, and a parasitic mother.
Okay, Cal,
No,
stop.
I've had enough. This department is full of time wasters with self-inflicted problems.
And you think they don't deserve treatment?
You know what? No. It's called lifestyle rationing.
It's coming from one of the most hardened hedonists I know.
Well, hallelujah, I've seen the light.
All right, what's this really about?
Look, I told you. This is not what I signed up for.
So it's nothing to do with Matt,
Matt's dead, Ethan.
which makes him even harder to ignore.
Look, I just want to make a difference.
Sure. Make your mark. Be remembered.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's what you really want, then you have to commit to something. You know, anything. You can't keep doing this. You can't keep running away. Cal. Ah, fine, go. I'll just go back in there and pick up the pieces, shall I? I'm used to it.
They told me you'd gone.
Forgot my keys.
You're not going to ask how Jade is?
She's not a patient anymore.
I thought doctors were supposed to care.
And I heard the same about mothers.
She's my life.
So why put her at risk?
You don't understand. I was trying to save her.
From what?
From me, from this, from having nothing, from being nothing. People are always coming up to me, telling me how beautiful she is. Do you know how proud that makes me feel? After everything we've been through, I just wanted her to win.
What, at any cost?
I didn't know it'd get this bad.
So you said.
If that woman hadn't driven into me today, I don't know what...
You got your wake-up call, didn't you? Jade really needs to know the truth.
Will you come with me?
If that's what you want.
Did you forget something?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Right, so can we assume this is not a flying visit?
Well, I thought I might stick around. Till the end of my shift, at least.
Good, because 3 of your patients are about to breach.
Right, thing is, I'd like to see this one through.
Okay, as you were.
Thanks.
Hey, Dyer!
What are you doing here?
It's open to the public. And it is for my son.
Concentrating.
Listen, can we talk? Away from big ears.
Would you mind? Dad, look! They forgot one!
No! Put that down! Hello! You all right? Someone call an ambulance!
He was on my shoulders and he fell. He's got leukemia. He's not breathing properly, is he?
Hey, Kyle. My name's Comfort, darling. Let's give him some antilops here, Nikki.
Oh, Kyle? Kyle, sweetheart, can you sit up for me, sweetheart? That's it, go steady. Oh, is all that fuss out there for you, sunshine? Yeah. What are you going to America for?
A specialist.
You said that without moving your mouth.
Well, it certainly looks like a fracture. We're going to have to arrange some pain relief, eh, Kyle?
He suffers with leukemia, acute myeloid.
So is he on any medications that you know? Supplementary steroids?
He's on something, I'm not sure what.
You mustn't talk about it.
Hi, are you Kyle's mum? My name's Nikki. I brought Kyle in earlier on. I just want to say I think he's a great kid and what you and the community are doing for him is absolutely fantastic. I really hope it goes well for the both of you in America.
Thanks.
Mrs. Jacobs, if you'd like to come with me.
Wait here for me.
But I...
Please, Hugh, I don't want to see him, not while he's hurt.
Fine. Could you stop molesting my wife in front of my son, please? It's bad enough you're letting fools.
You don't!
And I'm meant to believe that you care, Mr. Part-Time Daddy. You're only back because there's money around.
Do us all a favour, eh, Joe? Get a family of your own.
What did you say?
And leave my wife alone, because she's not interested, OK?
Stop it!
I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you both to leave. You can let off steam outside.
I'll be in reception.
Drive.
What's wrong? Where's Kyle?
Just drive. I need you to get Kyle out of the hospital. Don't ask me why, but I can't go back in there.
Hugh, please. This is my only chance.
No. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing another thing until you tell me what this is all about. I've had enough of being kept in the dark. Gina!
Have you ever accompanied Kyle on one of these chemotherapy sessions?
No, Gina reckons they're too upsetting for her to share with me.
Mum takes me and I forget. Special doctors help me to do that. If you forget about it, it goes away. We mustn't talk about it.
That's all right, Kyle. Let me take you back to cubicles. No more talk for now.
Mr. Freeman, could you wait, please? Keep him in the department.
Will someone please tell me what's going on?
The blood tests we've run on Kyle show no indication of leukemia.
Oh, there must be some mistake.
Well, the tests are not definitive, and we need to do further investigation, but it does give us cause for concern. Mr. Freeman, we have heard that a rather large sum of money has been raised on Kyle's behalf.
Yeah, I know, I raised it.
And where does this charity money go?
Into an account that Gina set up. What are you suggesting?
Well, we're just trying to piece together the jigsaw.
He's ill, he's lost his hair, he's on daily medication.
Which is?
I don't know. Pills, steroids. This is absurd. He's going to America for treatment.
And in America, this doctor, do you know his name? I mean, the name of the clinic? I mean, just so we can check him out.
No. No.
How much?
20 grand.
20 grand?
Please, Hugh. You've got to help me. They did blood tests. They might know by now.
It's one hell of a risk.
You said that you love me.
I do, but
If you get him out, we could all go away together. We could make a fresh start. Don't tell me you couldn't do with the money.
I never thought you had it in you.
If they're on to me.
I'll deny all knowledge. I'll say I haven't seen you since the hospital and I came back expecting you still to be there. Well, if he's allowed home, I'll say I want him back safe with me.
What if they haven't finished treating him?
I'll have to wait.
There might not be time. The police could be looking for me right now.
Then I'll have to see what I can do. Tell them he needs a toilet or something. Sneak him out.
It won't work.
It might. Well, you saw how busy it was. Besides, like you said, this is your only chance.
How much are you aware of his condition?
Not much. I've only been back a few months. Gina hasn't got me involved as such. Why?
Well, we don't believe he has leukemia.
You mean he's cured? That's fantastic. Gina must be thrilled.
Mrs. Jacobs left the building a little while ago. She probably realized it would only be a matter of time before we found her out.
Found her out? I'm sorry. Are you implying this is some kind of con trick on her part?
You mean you don't know?
No, of course not.
They found me. How did they know where to look?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know how serious this was. They've called social services in everything.
Nurse! Nurse! Where's my son?
He's having his plaster checked.
Why have social services been called?
We're obliged to call him if we have any child protection concerns.
But I haven't harmed him.
I saw him take medication.
They were herbal antihistamines. Harmless. I wouldn't harm him.
And the chemo, the sluggishness. How did you pull that one, Gina?
I put sleeping tablets into his hot milk. And when he woke up, I told him he'd been to the hospital.
You're one sick one.
No, I'm not. You don't know what it was like for me, Joe. When Hugh left, I had nobody. Only Carl, and he kept running away from school. I had to hold down 2 jobs.
And what? You pretended he had cancer so you could make a fast buck?
The boss called me in one day. He was going to sack me, I knew it. He wanted to know why I'd left work early the day before. Well, I had to say something, so I said I'd had to take Carl to the hospital.
Why didn't you just tell him the truth?
He asked what was wrong. I said leukemia. Just came into my head. Then he was so nice to me. Word got round and people at work, people who've never noticed me before, started being nice to me.
And then the mug stepped in.
Will you look after him for me? I need to know he's safe. Hugh barely knows him.
That didn't stop you from planning to run away with him. And you'd have gone, wouldn't you? you'd have left me here having to explain to everyone where their money had gone.
Joe, I was desperate. Please, for Kyle's sake. Joe? You're not ill. Mummy made it up.
I am ill. I see doctors. I have chemotherapy.
There were no doctors. I gave you pills like I take to make you sleep. And then I told you stories.
But my hair fell out.
I shaved it off, Kyle, when you were asleep.
Why?
Because we were sad and lonely. And I told a little white lie to get us through, but lying is very bad, Kyle. It's so bad, in fact, that they might have to take you away from me for a bit. Daddy will look after you.
Where will you be?
At home, to begin with. Then maybe I'll have to go to prison.
But I don't want you to.
It's okay. We'll still see each other.
Sometimes adults don't always know what they're doing. They make mistakes. They don't always think of the consequences. Do you want anything, Carl?
He needs a proper workup.
So, are you medically trained?
He's got a raging thirst, diarrhea, sickness.
Once I get a line in, I'll run some tests.
I want a second opinion.
Mrs. Farley.
Miss.
Sorry. Okay. Look, I know you're worried, but just give me some time to run some tests.
Sorry, been up all night.
Not a problem. Just let's get some fluid into Luke and then we'll work from there, okay?
Okay, sharp scratch now, Luke. You're doing really well.
Ow! What are you doing?
Watch it!
You're hurting him.
I'm trying to help him.
Everything okay?
She pulled his arm off.
Because you were hurting him.
Jamie. Maybe leave the Amitop gel on a little bit longer next time. Luke, you know what? I'm a genius at getting lines in. Never missed, do I, Lloyd? Never.
Are you sure, Luke?
Let's give the doctor some room. Now, Luke, Lloyd here is going to count to 5. I'm not entirely convinced he can, but let's give it a whirl.
Ignore him, he thinks he's funny. You just concentrate on me, okay, Luke?
Strain your arm for me, Luke.
1, 2.
Sharp scratch any second.
3.
There.
Well done. Jamie, what was all that about?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped.
You can't let your lifestyle affect your work like this.
My what?
You know what? You should save it for the weekend.
Is everything all right? No, apparently my lifestyle's a bit of a problem.
That's not what I meant, and you know that.
Is there a problem?
No.
Yeah, I bought you another cuppa. Got some biscuits too.
They had no right to feed him that rubbish.
Are you vegetarian?
Oh, all vegetarians are malnourished, is that it?
No, I didn't mean that. Look, Luke's clearly run down.
Meaning this is my fault.
No, but nutrition could be a factor.
Luke eats no red meat, but white meat, dairy, organic fruit and vegetables, far more than the recommended 5 a day, plus pulses and seeds.
Excellent. That all sounds extremely healthy.
I bet his diet's better than yours. What sort of example's that?
Luke, I'm sorry to ask, mate, but I need to take a teeny bit of blood so I can figure out what's wrong with you.
Another needle.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
Mum.
I want to see someone who knows what they're talking about. A paediatrician.
I specialise in paediatrics. Now, Luke, you remember this gel? It's going to numb your arm so you won't feel the needle. And this time we're going to leave it on a little bit longer, okay?
Don't worry. They can't take the blood unless you agree.
Look, I can't do much for Luke unless I run some basic tests. No one could. Think about that.
Mum doesn't like me having chocolate.
I bet your grandparents let you. Am I right? That gel should be working by now. I'll tell you what, if you let me take your blood, then you can have this. It's a smaller needle.
Really?
Do you want me to do that?
Oh, there's no need. Here's the look. Feel a bit of pressure here, Luke, okay? You ready? There you go. eat it quickly, because if your mum sees me, I'll be dead meat.
What's going on?
I thought maybe we should speak again.
Oh, there's no need.
What's the matter, Luke? Well done.
You waited until I'd left.
Mum, it's okay. I wanted to.
It's impressive.
I thought so.
You all right to take that drip down?
Yeah.
Luke's just been sick again.
Okay.
No, you have to see it. There. Look. Why is it so dark? What would cause that?
It's chocolate. I'm right, aren't I, Luke?
Luke?
It's not his fault.
You gave it to him.
Mum, it doesn't matter.
Of course it matters. That was how you got him to give the blood, wasn't it?
I know it was a stupid idea.
Come on, Luke. We are leaving.
Let me check his results. I'm sure they're back.
No, I'm taking him home.
Luke really needs to be here.
No, this is the last place he needs to be.
Please.
Not one of your better ideas.
Nothing wrong?
Ask Willy Wonka here.
Blood results for Luke Hardy. They're not good.
Suspected renal failure. I'll see if I can catch them.
Hyperkalemia with elevated user knees. He's what, 10?
His mum was really worried.
She was right to be.
Luke's potassium was 7.5. That's really high.
What could cause that?
All sorts, but some sort of imbalance.
You still think it's what he eats? I know everything that goes into him. Protein, carbohydrates. He loves dairy, but I limit it. You can see that.
Just bring him back in and let us redo the tests, just to make sure.
Okay.
Do you give him these?
To give him a boost, yeah.
You stick to the dose.
Well, they're only vitamins.
Rachel, that's the ambulance. Can you let them in for me, please? Rachel! He's doing it.
You a neighbour or something?
Luke's 10. He was in the ED earlier. Query, renal failure. He's very agitated and confused.
Okay, you need to give us some room.
You have to move him fast. He's very tachycardic.
He's our patient now.
Have to hope the dialysis sorts it.
Do you know what's causing this?
It's an iron overdose. I missed it. I checked on his diet, but forgot to ask about supplements.
So how do you know?
I found a stash in their kitchen. His mum said he'd been helping himself.
Very good.
He'll be all right. It's a bit early to say, but he's out of danger.
Might help if you told his mother that.
She's still outside?
Clogging up my ambulance.
I just spoke to her GP. She lost a baby 12 years ago. Adam.
I know you lost a son, Rachel. Adam. I'm so sorry. But Luke's not Adam. He's in the best care, I promise you.
Adam got sick. He couldn't keep anything down.
This is different. You need to trust me. Luke's gonna wake up soon. And he's gonna want his mum there. Don't worry. It's all to help him.
He's awake.
You didn't make him ill, did you?
I didn't exactly help, though, did I?
Hey. Hey. You did good. You more than kept your head. Go home and get some sleep. We're not busy. I'll clear it with Tess.
Are you sure?
Just don't do it again, yeah? Not on a work night.
Before you knew I was gay, did I ever go out clubbing all night and take a stranger home?
What you do in private's none of my business.
Did I?
No.
Exactly. I'm still the same person, Lloyd. I haven't had a personality transplant.
But you did get off with someone.
No. The neighbours had an all-nighter. I couldn't sleep.
But Fletch was teasing you.
Yeah, to wind you up.
I'm Woody. Can you tell me your name?
Darren. Over here. Quick, she's not breathing. Quick. I think she must have fallen trying to get out of the way. I've been giving her mouth to mouth, but it's not inflating her chest.
Okay, let me have a go. Did you check for an obstruction?
I've not done this for years.
What's this? No prizes for guessing what she'll want for Christmas this year.
Sorry? Peggy says her grandson's missing.
How? Where?
Last she knew, he was with his dad on the jet ski.
Is that right, Darren? Do you know where your son is? I'll call the river police.
We'll start looking along the waterfront. Gail, come on!
Holby control from 3009.
3009, control.
Right, that should take the edge off it.
Where's Anthony?
Your son. I've called the river police. That they're still looking.
Where is he? What have you done? Millie? They were just playing. He's drowned, hasn't he?
Hang on. Millie, we don't know that. Millie! Millie!
Are you doing it after him?
Come on. Grab it. Just reach out and grab it. Come on.
Woody, get in! Get after her! Woody?
No!
What?
What? I'll go.
No.
Where's my boy? Where's my little boy? You were going to let my son die!
Hold on, there was no one there.
You didn't know that! You were going to stand by and watch him drown!
I'm sorry, I can't swim. I can't swim. Satisfied?
A paramedic that can't swim!
It's not a requirement.
How can he rescue people if he can't swim?
We're not a rescue service, Woody. See for your visit.
No, we can't find Danny!
No, babes, there's nothing more we can do here, all right? Please get you into your ambulance, get you warm, sweetheart. It's important. Good.
What's happened? They found Andy. I think he's drowned, don't they?
I do what I can.
You stupid, overgrown child. I'll never forgive you for this.
Sorry, I never meant this to happen.
Oh, I was thinking. I should never have let him come. What can you do? You can't always protect them from everything. You have to let go. I wish I'd never let him out of my sight. I just want Andy back. I just want him safe.
Maybe we should get you back home.
And what would I do there? I'm going to find my son.
Andy, is that you?
Leave me alone. I'll jump.
No, hang on. Don't move. It's all right. I'm a paramedic. I just need to know you're okay.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Why would you be in trouble?
I made him crash. I made Dad go faster. Mum's gonna go mental.
She is, but only because she's worried about you. Let me radio through at least so she knows you're okay.
No! Mum was right. Jet skis are too dangerous. Now I've made Dad go and have an accident.
It's all right, mate. It's gonna be all right. It's all right.
Mum's gonna blame Dad. She moans all the time and she always blames Dad.
Maybe she moans because she misses having your dad around, just like you do.
Then she shouldn't have chucked him out.
Maybe she's scared because it's just you and her now.
Mum's scared. No chance.
Let me tell you something that happened to me. My dad died. It's all right. He was sick. I was ready for him to die. The big surprise was how it affected my mum. And suddenly this woman looked after me all my life. Needed me to look after her. She was scared and lonely. Your mum's probably the same. You have to help her.
How do I do that?
Be there for her. Make sure she knows you love her. Let's get you back.
Andy! Mum? Andy! Police? They've come to take me away. You lied to me.
No, they have to show up the things like that. They're not for you. Andy! Andy! Andy, come back! Andy, come on, mate. They're not after you. Come on, it's not safe. Andy!
Woody, be careful!
Did you get him? Where is he? Where is he? Woody! 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 Okay, come look. I got him. Okay. Okay, Woody. Woody. Come on, Woody.
We're ready to lift the boat.
Yes, come on.
Come on. There you go. Okay, babe. Hey, you with us?
Dad! Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I'm really sorry. Sorry.
So glad you're safe.
Come on, Mum.
You broke the first rule of first aid. You put yourself at risk.
Yeah, well, some rules are there to be broken.
Oh, he saved a boy's life, though, Josh.
Yeah.
You all right?
It's so food.
No, I'm all right, Mum.
Thanks.
That's my mum.
Come on, Woody.